What's going on, guys? JD here from PerspectiveCaptured, and I want to talk about the YouTube problem that is currently plaguing YouTube creators. Being on a restricted or censored list without even knowing. And I have possibly the solution. Alright, so my solution is actually quite simple. Have a rating system of like 1 through 5. Kind of like when you go to the movies, you have PG through R, or G and PG through R. Just like that, except instead of putting it in the hands of YouTube to deal with each and every video coming in, have the creators do it. So when I'm uploading my video and I'm choosing to monetize it, just simply give me a 1 through 5 drop-down menu or something where I click the rating of my video, and then if I'm confused or I'm new to it, tell me what each one means, what each number is going to represent. My thoughts quickly here, for example, are 1 would be like a kid appropriate, although it's not YouTube Kids. It's kid appropriate, nothing inappropriate is being said, like this video would be rated a 1. Nothing wrong with it. Then all the way to 5, where you could have gore and all of the almost rated R type stuff on YouTube. This way, because from what I understand, from what Philip DeFranco has stated, is it has to do with the sponsors of YouTube, and big sponsors are pulling out because they are finding themselves on videos they didn't want to be a part of. And I think this way, those big sponsors can simply say, I only want to be a part of levels 1 through 3, because that's not going to go against anything we believe as a company. And therefore it's a win-win for YouTube. Now, the scale 1 through 5, I would put in what it's worth. And then, I know there's going to be some people out there that are going to abuse the system, and that's where the next part comes in. So if I film a 5, or I put up a video that's a 5. It is disgusting. It should be kept away from kids totally. But then I decide to label it a 1. Yeah, there needs to be repercussions or consequences for that. And so the first consequence should be a warning, like, hey, you screwed up. This can't happen again. This is our rating system. You can't do this again. Then you have the second warning, which would be, hey, you monetize this video, you are losing all of the money you have made from that video because you labeled it wrong, and we are giving it back to our sponsors, and they got free advertising for it. Okay. Then the third one would be some sort of probation, like you can't upload a video for 30 days or something like that. And then the fourth time would be, the account gets shut down or something if you keep abusing it. Now, I would say abuse would constitute something like claiming your video is a 1 when it really is a 4 or 5. Now, if you're claiming your video is a 3, but it really is a 2, that just it should be a warning and like, hey, this is where you should be placed. Just keep that in mind. But there's nothing wrong with consistently just saying like, hey, my videos should be 3. So yeah, I think some people may abuse it at first, but then you have the YouTube community that can report a video that should be a different number on the scale. You've also got YouTube algorithms, which are great at picking up curse words and stuff like that. That might change a scale. There might have to be some new algorithms written. To me, I'm saying this like this is easy, but really I have no idea. But it's a good idea. So I believe once the YouTube community gets used to using this grading of your own videos, and people get in some trouble for trying to break the system, it will kind of start to work itself. Now, you also have the choice of not monetizing your videos. If you decide to not monetize your videos, then the rating really won't matter. But if you ever choose to change that, YouTube should probably have you choose your rating anyway. Mainly because if I'm a parent and I don't want my kid to see number 5s, then that's probably still a smart idea that you actually are grading your videos. Now, another problem with this was that people were put on the restricted list and had no idea. They weren't getting their views that they used to be getting, even from their subscribers. And I believe that's because YouTube, well, I don't believe, it's because YouTube didn't tell anybody that this was happening. One of the smartest ways that I think YouTube could actually handle this is to log everybody out of their accounts. Just like Apple does and stuff like that, where they want to update the terms and conditions of their policies and stuff like that. They log everybody out, and then when you log back in, you have to check off that you've read it and blah, blah, blah. I think YouTube should do the same thing, except right there, keep it real short. What would you like to see? Would you like to keep your computer or device to only see things 1, 2, 3, or let everything through and be a number 5? This way, on all of your devices, you can select what you want coming through, if there's children in the house, etc. I know this isn't perfect, but maybe it's the first step of going in the right direction to help everybody out. This way, nobody's getting restricted that shouldn't be restricted, and YouTube and creators are still creating content and making money off of it for those that depend on this. I'm not one that depends on this, but I enjoy it. And the couple dollars or change, not even dollars, that come in because of it, it kind of pushes me to create a little bit more for those that enjoy it. And finally, if you don't like my solution, that's okay. Don't just hit the thumbs down though. I'm expecting you to, when you hit that thumbs down, I'm expecting you to leave a comment below. It is very important that you tell me why. Like, what is the problem with my solution? Because maybe we can come up with a better solution. And then if you do like it, if you are happy with my solution, then definitely leave the thumbs up. Maybe leave a comment below if you've thought of another idea to add on top of it, and let's get a real conversation going. And also, you know what, if you know people that can share this with the actual engineers in YouTube, get this to them. Let them see this solution. Let them see that there's a way around this, and that everybody can be happy, from the sponsors to the creators and YouTube in the middle. Most of my content is just about me having fun, documenting some of what I do, my life and stuff like that. I do some teaching, things I've learned, stuff like that. If you're into just some random stuff, definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching.